screen, don't you just go, ah, it's coming. Spring is on its way. It's time to start thinking about gardening. It's time to start thinking of your plantings. So what we do is we curate the finest in the industry and deliver it directly to your door at the perfect time to plant it. Meadow Valley is a one-of-a-kind curated assortment of better plantings, better flowers, better choices for you to make. Now, what they do is they zone ship. So you will never get this too early. You will never get this too late. And they hand select the absolute finest products to you to have the most flourishing, beautiful garden, flower beds, and setting to your home. Now we're gonna start this hour off with something that's brand new. It is the Echinacea Breeders Mix. So most of you are used to this as a pink flower. Now you get this gorgeous spray of color. It's a 5-piece collection that's available for about 1,000 shoppers. It's $10 on your credit card. It's brand new today. And Michael Perry is joining us directly from the Meadow Valley family. He's got a diploma in horticulture. He's the spokesperson. He's a plant geek. That's self-ascribed. I didn't name him that. And he has a real passion for plantings and actually works on the development of each one of these products. So thank you so much for being here.
Great to have my first show with you.
Thank you for sharing your passion with us. You know, I think a lot of us, we go to the home and garden store and it's confusing, it's overwhelming. Half of what we buy doesn't make it. You've curated unique, special breeds and fine assortments of plants that are meant to flourish for us in our gardens.
Absolutely. What we want to bring you with Meadow Valley is that difference. So new, different, unusual plants, very different plants to what you'd find in the stores. And this Echinacea collection is just that. And you'll be inspired, you will recognize it as a native wildflower, the original pink, but as you've said, we've now got yellows, oranges, whites, deeper pinks, purples, and they've all got a delicious honey fragrance. They flower for 4 months of the year. They attract bees, butterflies, hummingbirds, beneficial insects, but what they don't attract are deers and rabbits.
Oh, that's good.
They're deer and rabbit proof. So they're some of the toughest plants you can grow in your yard.
What's our experience? I mean, when you order today, what comes home? What do we need to do? I know all the guidance and ingredients and instructions comes along, but just so our customers know what to expect.
Absolutely. There's step-by-step instructions, but what you're going to receive in the mail is 5 plants that look very much like spiders. So it's very important that I explain to you why they look like what they do. This is basically an Echinacea plant sent to you while it is dormant. So this has been lifted from the nurseries in Holland at the right time for planting in your yard at home. So this plant is basically asleep, and when you plant it into your garden, it will spring back to life within just a few weeks. Easy to plant up, you just plant it an inch or so below the soil, and we will send to you at a different time compared to where you live in the US.
So I want to make that point very, very clear. You order right now, it gets shipped to you at the right time. They know what zone of the country you live in. They know climate-wise when is the perfect time for you to receive and to plant. There is no guesswork here. You get a 1-year warranty on your product that it's actually going to flourish and grow and bloom. But take a look at your screen right now. All you're doing is saying, I want the perfect plant to arrive at my door at the perfect time with the use and care instructions I need to make sure I get the perfect results. So even within the state of Florida, 3 different shipment delivery dates. Even in the state of Texas or out in California, where there are different climates, these are perfectly set to arrive at the right time based on your weather and zone. So you never worry about, I planted it too soon, I planted it too late, I didn't do it right, and then here you go. You'll get use and care instructions, and this one's a pretty sturdy, solid flower, right?
It's an extremely versatile plant for most states in the US. They'll grow in full sun to part shade. You just need to keep them moist throughout the year, and they will bloom all the way through midsummer to the fall.
Wow.
So you're getting 3 to 4 months of flowers in that huge range of colors. And I want to explain how this color range even came to being, because these are actually from a breeding program in Europe. And because there were so many different varieties there, they couldn't give them all names. So they basically put all of the kind of almost leftovers into a big Pandora's box of varieties, and what you have here is a breeder's collection, and that is why we call it Echinacea Breeders Mix. So these are previously unreleased varieties. So the varieties in this collection haven't got any names.
So basically,
so you could name them for yourselves.
You can name them after your kids. You're not going to find them at any gardening store. I mean, truly, you're buying like a couture, one of a kind, created by a breeder, strain of flower, and you're getting a 5-pack collection today, all mixes of colors, all for $10 on your credit card. Now, we've got the perennial of the year coming up next. Truly, the flower selected is the #1 for the year. But this is, at the end of the day, the most affordable, lowest price, easiest way to shop for Meadow Valley with us right now. And I just think to take out the guesswork, to take out the worry that what you buy ends up in the trash, and hence so does your money, to know that what you're getting is vibrant and fresh and unique and colorful and special, to know that what it attracts are hummingbirds and what it doesn't attract are deer. It's a wonderful flower array collection, and we will guarantee delivery at the perfect time for you to plant it. And by the way, we don't charge until we ship. So today all you're doing is saying, I'd like these, and I'd like them to arrive at the perfect time to plant them.
Absolutely, because this is a US native plant which has now been remixed in a whole range of different colors. And these are coming direct from the breeder. So we're cutting out all of those middlemen. These plants are coming direct from the breeder. They're unnamed as well. So these are previously unreleased varieties in this range of vibrant colors that you see here, attracting bees, butterflies, hummingbirds, and with a delightful honey fragrance as well. These are going to grow in any well-drained soil, in sun or partial shade. You can grow them in the border, towards the center of the border, or you can grow them in large patio containers as well. They will be sent to you as a dormant plant. So this is a plant which is basically asleep. It's been lifted from the nurseries in Holland and sent to you at the right time for planting. And this guy that you see in the video is the breeder of these plants. This is where these plants are coming to you from.
Well, it's just incredible. When you think about how we curate for you beauty brands like Tweaked, we curate so much for you to make sure you're getting the best, better than you can get at any brick and mortar store. This is arriving to your door at the perfect time, and it is a hand-selected mixed breed. So shop for it while it is available. It's brand new today. It's only available for a limited select few that get in to order it, all for only $10 a month on your credit.